welcome to a new series. Though I don't want to call it a new series because otherwise it's gonna be, hey Bixie, you started another series that you're gonna say you're gonna continue to the end, but then you're not gonna do it because you're gonna be bored and have no ideas anymore for the series, and that's why you're gonna start a new series anyway, and then you're gonna get bored with that one and start a new one anyway. So let's just call this an episode and see how it goes. Cool. Welcome. I'm totally ripping off this idea from PewDiePie. It's not meme review, it's crate review. So with that being said, crate review. Starting with the Player's Choice crates, the holy messiah of crates in the whole game, and it's great because there's lots of stuff in it, but it's sometimes not good stuff, so it might be okay, it might not be okay. Let's have a look. So, what am I going to do with this? I'm going to go through all the decals, go through everything of the crates, because crates are nice, and do some shit, and yeah. We're going to be doing the crates on how I think the general community accepted it, and how I think of it, and then I'm going to say what some good points and bad points are, and yeah, basically, that's it. So, without further ado, let's get... I did more than 2 claps, fuck. Let's get it right into it. So, we have the Player's Choice crate, which is a very beloved crate by the community. The community loved this crate. It has, I think it had an update because the old items were outdated and everyone was like, what the fuck, bro? We don't need these fucking items. Get these out of here. We don't want this shit. This shit ain't cool anymore. Yay! And so the old shit basically got yeeted out. And then the new better shit came in. So, the old crate, I'd have no idea how it was comprised. I know the Shisa was in there. That's basically all I knew because that's literally like all I did it for. So, yeah, cool. Also, I have switchy cams now. I can switch full screen so you can see my disgusting face on your whole full screen monitor, and then I can switch back again. So that's really nice. That's really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna try to implement that more, but whatever. So, Big Sit, shut the fuck up. Just review the items. Okay, Jesus Christ. All right. So we're gonna get into it with the Dragon Lord decal. The Dragon Lord decal is pretty nice. I mean, it came out in Player's Choice. I want to say 2. No, that was the Shisa. 1? I don't know. It came out in a Champions crate, whatever. Nice to see it in a newer iteration so that you don't have to like buy 2 Champions crates for like 20 keys online, which is a total rip-off, by the way. Never buy keys online through trading. So yeah, pretty nice. I think it's a really nice Octane decal, one of the best ones in my opinion, and a lot of people like it. So good decal. I'm gonna rate it a good in this crate. It's good. It's really nice. Cool. The Lone Wolf. Great decal. I think everybody in the community loves this decal, to be honest. If it's the Octane, a lot of pro players have used it. Not nowadays though. Nowadays a lot of people like to go with the matte. Hey, look, I'm really boring and I'm a pro look, which usually doesn't help. But White Titanium Lone Wolf now goes for 3 keys, and if you open like a bunch of Player's Choice crates, it's not too bad. It's like, oh, it's pretty cool. Like, oh, it's pretty... You'll get one now and again. I have a full painted Lone Wolf set because I've opened so much of these crates. I bought like Forest Green from like the market because it had like a bit extra on my trade, and I was like, oh hey, that's the one I need to complete the set, and so I just got that. So yeah. Octane Lone Wolf in this crate, I'm gonna give it a very nice. I'm not scaling these, by the way, so whatever. The Pearlescent Matte, the best paint finish. Oh, you can really see it on my car, can't you? Fuck, whatever. I don't care. This is I'm a non-professional YouTuber. I don't even have revenue, so fuck you. This is the quality you're gonna get. Pearlescent Matte. If you haven't seen Pearlescent Matte at all, what? No, don't do that. Look at my Pearlescent Matte video if you want my full explanation and details and whatever and opinion on it. One of I think the best paint finish to come out in a crate. So very nice. I'm gonna give it a very nice. The Jaeger Starlight. Oh, the Jaeger. Oh, the Jaeger. This is a really interesting thing to put in the crate, I think. So, not only does the Jaeger come in the crate, which you can see at the bottom left there, which is pretty good. It's always nice to have a decal with the car in the crate, which is really cool. The Starlighter is actually, I've got to say, one of my favorite Jaeger decals, even though I don't use the Jaeger at all and I trade up all the Starlighters I get. I'm still like, hey, that's a really nice decal. I quite like that. I don't really have too much of an opinion on it, seeing as I'm not a Jaeger person. I know, like some people who use the Jaeger a lot, and they have really cool designs with the Starlights. You can do some pretty cool shit if it's painted. So I'm gonna give it a very good. It's a good decal for a good car. All I can say on it really. The Dominus funny book. Oh, now we get into the bad stuff about the crate. Psionics not just make a good crate, is it so hard? Jesus Christ, I can't be arsed with this shit. The Dominus funny book is a shit decal. If it's painted, it's shit. You can do some okay stuff with it. It's like, I've seen one of the the most Dominus funny book design has got out of me is oh, and that was it. So one of the rare decals, I mean, I guess it's great for trade ups if you're a real fan of all the other rares and you're like, I don't want to trade up my purple painted lone wolf. Fuck, trade that shit up, boy. Trade it up. Little bitch, huh? Huh? Don't want to trade up your lone wolf, huh? Trade up. Trade up your painted decals. Anyway, it gets a meh. It's a meh decal. It's not even meh. It's like bad. It's next. The Chakram wheels. These used to be really popular, super popular, and now they've really dipped off. I see a lot of people not use them anymore, even though I quite like them actually. A lot of people are a fan of the black ones. I don't really like the black ones, to be honest. I think they look a bit shit. My main quarrel with this decal, I'm already saying I'm already fucking decal damaged, Jesus Christ. My main problem with this wheel is the tread. It just looks like it's made out of plastic, which like really annoys me. I don't know why. I don't know, it's just super weird for me, and it's a really cool wheel though. If you get it in white, it doesn't go for like a lot anymore, and I think that's what my main grudge about this crate in general is that a lot of the lesser items were very expensive and now they're not anymore. So, but that just happens when stuff dips off with time. So we'll have to have a look, see when the next player's choice crate, maybe they iterate it again and update the new items. So we'll have to have a wait until that happens. The Yarmains. Oh yeah, I forgot to get the Chakram rating. I give it a. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright, I guess. It's okay. Oh no. Yeah. The Yarmains. Basically shit tunicas, fight me. The Yarmains are nice. Painted, I can see the appeal. I'm not really too much of a fan though. That's just my personal opinion. Please don't kill me for it. Yes, so the Yarmains are pretty nice. It's good to trade up. That is one thing I have to say. Moving forwards with this crate review, a lot of stuff. This crate is very trade up heavy. So like, you open a shit ton of crates and you're like, oh, I got Lime Yarmains, trade, and like trade everything up until you get to the exotic. So I quite like it that they've put in some stuff where it's like meh, so you can trade up quite comfortably if you have lots of painted versions of them. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I give it a meh. Same as the. No, they're actually worse than the Chakrams. It's like on Dominus Funny Book level. It's like, what the fuck? It's like a trade up. Just trade it. Just trade it. Just trade everything up. Trade everything. If you got a painted lone, fucking trade up. If you got a painted Yarman, trade up. Reapers, trade up. Everything. Just everything. You got titanium white zombies, just trade them up. Oh yeah, you can't. Fuck. Yeah, it's a meh. Guidance. The guidance. Oh. I have such a fucking split opinion on these wheels. I really don't know. They have. Oh, there's so many like stuff that's really nice about them, and then there's so much stuff that's really shit about them, and I'm like, I don't know about the fucking wheels, dude. They stick out a bit, which like sometimes looks really cool, and sometimes I don't like it too much. The little cap in the middle, like the little dot there, like this thing, they were used on the guidons and like never again, and I'm like, dude, that looks sick. I don't know why they didn't use it again. The spokes of the guidons look really nice. If the guidons were like flat, like inverted instead of like poking out like this, that looks so fucking weird. Yeah, so basically, if they were like my chest compared to anime titties, that would probably be better. So I think I'd like them a lot more than I'd probably like use them all the time if they weren't like sticky out as an anime titty girl. So Octane Kawaii decal, please. Cyanix, Epic, whoever the fuck you are, thank you. Guidance, I'll give it it's okay. It's okay. Most of these very rare rules are it's okay because it's like they're not too cool, they're not too good, but they're like not the worst either. I could think of like a lot worse wheels they could have put in, which the community quite liked. So I'm pretty happy with these. The Reapers were fucking everywhere once they came out. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, these are the best wheels in the fucking world." Yeah, they're gold, I guess. Like, no shit, dude. The treads are really nice. They look really sporty. The painted versions are really cool, and actually the two wheels are different, which I quite like. I'm not too big of a fan of these, but I know a lot of people who use them, and the painted variants look really nice painted, so I'm gonna give it a hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's a nice. I mean, I trade everything up in this crate. Like, to be honest, you got to get those white zombies, bro. You know. But yeah. Let's move on to the imports. I'm spoiling stuff. I don't fucking. The Jaeger car. Oh, as this car came out, it was the hype beast of them all. Oh my god, people were fucking dipped on this thing. I used people soaring it exactly. Oh, fucking I'm so dumb. I saw people using this quite a lot, so that was quite cool. I mean, it's a really nice car. I think it's probably my favorite car from looks, from like how the way it looks in game. Like, I can totally believe this is a real car, well, except from the fucking massive USB adapter charger that it has at the back. But like, it's a really nice car. So yeah, and it's great trade ups. The titanium white version goes for like 2 to 3 keys. You can sell that quite easily as well if you get that in bulk. And yeah, you're not too uncomfortable trading up the painted versions. Well, I'm not, because I like with cars in general. If you don't use the car and if they don't go for high prices online, you can pretty much just trade them up. Like, you're not too fussed about it, because if you trade boosts and anything else up, you're like, I could have used that for stuff, and or you make a design like 3 weeks later where you're like, fuck, I wish I hadn't traded that up. But with cars, it's like, yeah, whatever, just trade them up, and if you really want one, you just get one, and that's it. The Twinser, I'm gonna move on to the Twinser because fuck ordering. I don't care about ordering. I don't order anything on Amazon. Do you have Amazon Prime? If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, you can subscribe to my stream on Twitch Prime. Bix_L. That's how you do it. I don't stream anymore, but you know, drop me a fibby on the track. You know, if that's how the youth say it these days. The Twinser, the beach buggy octane is how I kind of think of it. I actually really like the Twinser. It's really nice painted. It's a really cute little car. It's a good car. Good car. The Jaeger and the Twinser from me get a hey, it's pretty good. Twinser painted looks really nice as well, because you're all the roll cage and the barns, the barns, Carl. No, the bars. I don't know why I said barns. They look really nice painted. Like, a third of the car is painted if it's painted. So you have a lot of stuff to get out the paint. What the fuck am I talking about? I mean, if you have a car painted, it's not going to be like some cars, like the Venom, for example, where it's just like the little underbit and that's it, and like 3 lines. Why am I keep hitting my microphone? Fucking microphone. The Twinser is like a third of the car is painted if you get a painted version, which means it's really nice to do with coloring, so it gets a very nice. And the Jaeger's also very nice because it's a very nice car. The Comet boost, I'm really underwhelmed with this boost. mainly the colors I used to use were pink and blue. That's why everyone was like, oh my god, you should use the comet boost. I'm like, have you turned your sound on in game? It's fucking disgusting. I've gotten painted variants of this. I've always traded it up. I've always sold it if it goes for any price. I don't particularly like the boost because it's like a kind of mishmash of everything that came before it, and it's like a really mediocre boost. It's like a meh. So that's what I'm going to give it, as a meh. But it's good for trade-ups though, and how are we gonna get trade-ups? By trading imports. That's how you get trade-ups. But what are we trading up for? That's a good question. That's a fuck, I pressed the wrong key. That's a good question. What are we trading up for? Well, if you're trading up and luck is on your side, you can get the grand prize of regular infiniums. Hell yeah. Because that's all I fucking got in from trade-ups. The infiniums are quite nice. The white ones don't go for too much anymore. They used to go for like 30, and now I think they've gone down to 10 or like 12. So I think maybe they've even gone down even more since then. They're pretty nice wheels though. The painted version's always two painted, like purple and green or something. So really nice to design with, and it's a really good wheel. I like it. Not when I get 5 pairs of them though. When I'm trading up all my painted twins as Comets and Jaegers. The Dracos. Oh, I have such a funny opinion on these Dracos. I don't like Dracos. Even like as they came out, I was like, "Hey, damn, that's really cool. I really like it. That the tread's burning, and that there's fire coming out of the mouth, and that there's like a dragon head, and then it rolls, and then there's flame effects, and then like the inner thing roll." And I'm like, "Hang on, that's way too much on a fucking wheel. What am I doing, staring at wheels all day? I don't think so. I'm actually trying to play the game." So Dracos for me, in my personal opinion. Disclaimer warning. In my personal opinion alert. These are kind of bad wheels, but like, you know, whatever. If you get them in white, you can sell them for quite a bit of longer, you know what I mean. So you can sell them quite nicely if you get a pair of painted Dracos. That's all they're really good for. So yes. Sell it. The Zombas, oh, the holy Zombas. The dreams. This is basically the whole crate. It should, the player's choice crate should just be the player's Zomba crate. It should just be called Crate Zomba. The Zomba player. The crate player's choice, crate keys Zomba crate. Titanium white edition. That'd be cool. Like a crate where everything's titanium white, but you don't know what item you're going to get. That'd be a really nice idea. Anyway, brainstorming aside, the Zombas are lovely wheels. If you get them painted, they're varying in price, so it's not like a short investment. You're not going to choose which Zombas you get though, so Sonics doesn't give a fuck. They'll just give you burnt siennas and tell you to fuck off. Or they'll give you 10 pairs of regular Zombas through your crates, like I've discovered. But if you dream and your one hope becomes reality, you will draw titanium white Zombas out of this crate and then either keep them the rest of your career in your inventory until they cost like 10 keys 30 years into the future, or you're gonna sell them immediately and get massive Wonga, then spend all that Wonga on more crates and then be broke because you just got a lot of painted eggshell breakout decals. That's how it works, folks, and that's what happened to me. But I'm not salty. The Zombas are basically the reason this crate is so popular as it is, including the Dracos. So I'm gonna give this a, oh my god, what the fuck, crate defining item. Oh, that should be a thing. I should do that as a thing. I'm gonna do that as a thing from now on. Each crate will have a crate defining item. I'll say it again once for effect. Crate defining item. There we go. That's once again for effect. So, the massive trade up to the Zombas. But only thing is that if you trade up all your imports and just keep on getting regular wheels, you're going to get pissed off pretty quickly and not buy these again so quickly. Trust me, I'm an expert. Now we come to the black market decals. The creme de la creme of what you can pull from these crates. You can't trade up to these, which is why they gotta be good in my opinion. For a full list of my honest opinion on every mystery decal individually, check out my video on ranking all the mystery decals. That will be linked in the description or in the fucking eye thing that will pop up here, but probably not because I'm too fucking lazy to link anything. The Dissolver decal is a really nice decal. I mean, look at that. That's a great design right there. It's because it's my design. No, I'm just joking. The Dissolver's great. Fucking amazing decal to get if you do get it. It sells for pretty high still, I think. I don't think it's 50 keys anymore. But it sells for pretty high, so also price value and design value. Wow, 2 in 1. That's a great deal. I'm copying PewDiePie too much now. The Fire God decal, I think, is personally overrated. I've gotten this like 2 times in this crate, and I was like pissed off twice because like the Fire decal, in my opinion, is the worst decal of this crate. Well, mystery decal. It's not under the Dominus Funny Book, but like, you know. But saying that, the Dominus Funny Book, you can trade up into Chakrams, which you can trade up into Jaeger, which you can trade up into Titanium White Zombas. So automatically, all items that are import to rare will all get. Wow, that's amazing. Oh no. The main frame, I've ushered my problems on this decal in my decals ranked, mystery decals ranked, Bixit fucking fucks up his sentence again list. If it weren't for these lines at the back, I'd like this decal a lot more. The weird lines going through it are kind of weird in my opinion, but you know, it's just my opinion. Personal opinion alert. Personal opinion alert, thank you. So yes. It's still a good decal to get though if you do happen to get it painted. That's really nice. The one I got painted was actually worth less than if you would have gotten it non-painted, which kind of pissed me off just a little bit, but you know, whatever. So yeah, great decal. And we got a gold explosion here, the solar flare. Not the best gold explosion, but if you get it painted, it's really cool. It goes for 2 keys at the moment, which is basically like all of gold explosions except from Dueling Dragons, because there's something about Dueling Dragons that makes it 35 keys worth. Okay. Alright. Yeah, pretty good though. Pretty good. So, to sum up, rares, very good. Very rares. Alright. I mean, they're decent wheels. I can't complain about that. Imports, solid. I'm going to give it a solid. Like a brick. Solid. Exotics, the reason why this crate is here. This is what the players chose. Past tense, thank you. Chose. That's why it's called the player's choice crate. Hey. Ooh. And the mystery decals are out. I mean, the mystery decals are very good if you're looking for value. Except for if you get solar flare, then you're pretty pissed off. But yes, seeing as most of the time you will be getting rares, and these rares I'm not too opposed of getting, seeing as you can make some profit out of the rares and very rares actually, which is kind of surprising. I think that Sonics would put in so many like cool stuff in one crate. I was like, damn, okay, Jesus Christ, calm down, dude. And like so many stuff as the crate was revised and these items were put in, some of these items were pretty high. Like I remember White Chakrams was still going for a bit, Reapers was still selling for quite a bit, the Lone Wolf was at 8k if you got it in white, like Pearlescent Matte was still going at 1 key a piece. So, and then these were like super expensive. That's why the solar flare is in here, because I think it was very expensive because that was fresh out of the elevation crate, and then they put it in here, so that's quite cool. Yeah, I'm gonna give this crate a 10 out of 10, baby, because it's the best crate. Everybody buys, everybody opens it. You're bound to get profit if you open a few. So yeah, that's my review of the crate, the Player's Choice crate. Crate review finished. Yeah, I'll see you all next time. Hey. where we're going to be doing the... I don't know what crate I'm going to be doing. Just wait until next time. And I'll see you all later. Peace.